Before we hop in the video, I just want to share that in this world of cycling, we're not just responsible for ourselves, but also for supporting other fellow riders. It's about being ready to lend a helping hand when someone's in need, even if it means sharing your tools or offering words of encouragement. These small acts of generosity create a strong bond within the cycling community and remind us of the importance of unity and camaraderie.
Hey guys, do you have a multi-tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you need?
We have lots of kettle. Can't accept one that big.
Probably 8.
Oh.
Bigger than what I carry. Last thing I thought was happened to be a pedal fall off.
Yeah.
You got one of these? Oh, I got an 8 right here.
You got it. Let's see if that fits it. That's all I need. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Welcome to Adventures of Few. In this video, I'm thrilled to take you on the longest bike ride of my life. We're talking about 135 miles, 15,500 feet of elevation gain, and a jaw-dropping 17 hours spent on the saddle. Trust me, this was one of my toughest rides, and you'll get a feel for the physical and mental demands, the triumphs, and yes, even the meltdown. And hey, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd love to hear from you too. Drop a comment below and share your longest ride, or what you have on a cycling calendar. Let's connect and continue to inspire each other. The Green Ridge Gravelcoaster. This event takes riders on a captivating journey through Maryland's hidden gem, the largest tract of land in the state, the Green Ridge State Forest. If you're in search for spicy climbs and fast ascents that leave you gripping your drop bars, this is the place to be. With its boundless roads and breathtaking overlooks, this route guarantees an experience you simply can't afford to miss. Now let's transport ourselves to the starting line in Hancock, Maryland, where a mix of nerves and excitement and self-doubt course through my veins. It's important to note that this was initially intended as a multi-day bikepacking event, while going back and forth with myself, contemplating if I was ready or not. Something struck me the night before, and I decided to go for it. We are starting the route here. We're starting the detour.
High water detour so we can avoid dangerous creek crossing after getting rained on all day yesterday.
Our adventure kicked off on the smooth Western Maryland Rail Trail, riding alongside the CNL for a good stretch. As we pedaled forward, the ride felt like a breeze, pushing us closer to the Green Ridge State Forest. To my left, a misty mountain loomed, adding suspense and building up the excitement for what felt like a conquest of the forest roads. No doubt, this ride was a beast. Across 135 miles, we had to conquer 15,000 feet of climbing. And as if that wasn't enough, recent heavy downpours turned parts of the route into a muddy maze, cranking up the difficulty level quite a bit. Now you might be wondering why anyone would willingly embark on such a grueling endeavor. It's about embracing the opportunity to surpass personal records, pushing the boundaries of both the body and mind. Beyond that, I'm interested in ultra-endurance gravel cycling. This is exactly why the Green Ridge Gravelcoaster is the ultimate training ground. It's not just about the breathtaking scenery that captivates, but also the diverse terrain from gravel roads to fire roads, expansive country lanes to rugged ATV paths. This place has it all. This varied landscape serves as a perfect playground to hone in your skills, adapt to different riding conditions, and truly push your limits. It's a long day, so as we tackled the initial climbs, our muscles warmed up and the anticipation filled the air. But let me tell you, the real excitement came during the heart-pounding descents. You already know the saying, what goes up must come down. And yo, we were moving. As we descended, the world around us came alive. The exhilaration of descending is sort of indescribable. You just gotta do it for yourself. So make sure you get out there. But hold on tight, because we're just getting started. Take a look at the map elevation profile right here. See those peaks ahead? There's still plenty more climbing awaiting us. Our first major climb stretched approximately 5 miles, boasting a jaw-dropping 1,200 feet of elevation gain. And let me tell you, at our first overlook, visibility rating, 5 stars. We had the pleasure of bumping into Carl and Ramsey. Despite the thick fog blocking our view, what seemed clear is that they were unfazed by the challenging route ahead. Meanwhile, inside, I was in a bundle of nerves. You see, Ramsey is no stranger to the world of ultra-endurance cycling. I've been following his epic rides on Strava and hearing stories about incredible feats from fellow cyclists. gnarly descent. Very muddy. Not to mention Jeff. Jeff recently completed the Trans-Virginia route. I believe he did the Harrison Loop. He got first in terms of timing, so I feel like I'm riding with some very talented people. We made it to Roadkill Cafe.
This used to be a summer ice cream place, but the person retired, so it's for sale if you want an ice cream business here.
When we stopped for a breather, Ramsey dropped some knowledge about the importance of chowing down while you had the chance. I was kind of bummed that place didn't have many vegan options, but I brushed it off, thinking that my stash of bike snacks would do the trick. But boy, was I in for a rude awakening. We enjoyed group riding, for the time being, going through the cycles of climbing and descending. We also had a couple river crossings, but managed to keep our feet dry throughout the day. Eventually, Carr and Ramsey gradually pulled ahead of us. As for myself, I didn't want to take any unnecessary risks. I love to push the limits, but I had to balance by wisely pacing myself. As I ventured farther into uncharted territory, this journey became an exploration of not only the physical landscape, but also the depths of my own thoughts. At one point, we stumbled upon an overlook that commanded our attention. It was in moments like these, surrounded by the beauty of nature, that I found myself pausing to reflect on my life's remarkable moments. It's a chance to appreciate the good parts, creating a sense of tranquility amidst the thrilling challenges of the ride. Well, that was exhilarating. So at this point, we're gonna hop onto the C&O Canal Trail, which offers me some relief because it's flat. I mean, all day, we've been doing the cycle of climbing and descending. While it's exhilarating, yeah, it can get you real tired real quick. I will say that when you're on a bike for about 12 hours, things get tiresome. It's a drag, it's a challenge. And this is exactly why I did this. You know, I wanted to experience that for myself. But as we ventured back into the Green Ridge State Forest, we faced an uphill climb on a single track stretch, known as the Paw Paw Detour. And let me tell you, tackling this climb on our gravel bikes added an extra dose of excitement to the adventure. It's like you're underbiking, you know? It needs a suspension fork in the front. But before we can continue, let's take a quick bathroom break. We then encountered a muddy downhill section, and I couldn't resist the opportunity to send it.
Oh!
I mean,
gross.
I did all that climbing, you might as well. Mud splattered everywhere.
It's just crazy.
And my bike did a dance beneath me. It's moments like this where I truly feel alive, embracing the unpredictable and challenging nature of the ride. Then there's a dreaded moment of hitting the wall, where exhaustion creeps in and your body threatens to give up.
Climb.
Will we hit any food spots anymore?
To buy food?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little early and so it's a while.
It's not a matter of if, but rather when it will happen. Well, at least for me. If you don't know what hitting the wall is, this is a common term used in endurance sports to describe a state of extreme fatigue and depletion that athletes can experience during long distance events. You just feel depleted. It's like running on fumes and your body is like, nah, I'm done. And suddenly you're struggling to keep up that pace, your muscles are screaming, and your brain is in a fog. Talk about a major buzzkill on such a good adventure. Let me give a shout out to Jeff. Not only did he ride with me the entire time, but he also brought snacks for days. I swear, his saddlebag is like a mini grocery store. The only problem is that most of his snacks weren't vegan friendly. So here I am, turning down all sorts of goodies for the past 80 miles, relying on gel blocks and energy goos to keep me going. So after about 12 hours of grinding it out, I was starting to question my entire existence. And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, fate decided to throw a curveball. Somewhere along the way, I hit a massive pothole that sent my wrist into a painful sprain. Those downhill descents, yeah, they felt like a wild ride, gripping on for dear life. If that wasn't enough, my stomach started growling. I had chomped down on countless energy gels, goob blocks, and bars, but my stomach was not having it. I need something real to eat. Hunger was getting the best of me. I was struggling, definitely on a struggle bus at this point. In the moment of sheer desperation, I set aside my vegan principles and I turned to Jeff, probably with a wild look in my eyes. And I'm like, do you still have that pretzel egg and cheese sandwich? This wasn't DC, where vegan food magically appears at your doorstep at any ungodly hour. We were out here, and I felt like we were in the wilderness. I felt my survival instincts kick in, and my vegan principles unfortunately took a back seat, yo. As I now began to grapple with a low-key identity crisis. On top of that, I had my fingers crossed, hoping that this sandwich would help me hurdle this wall that I was facing. It's like, was it really worth it, eating this sandwich?
I'm feeling better, I will say that.
Oh, and to top it off, I had a Snickers bar too. I couldn't believe that Jeff held on for this bar for so long. It was the sweetest redemption. A reminder that sometimes a little indulgence can be a catalyst for a remarkable comeback. Now don't get me wrong, my legs are still aching and the fatigue from climbing and overall riding persisted. At this point, it's almost downhill from here, or at least that's what Jeff was telling me. The darkness became my ally. In a way, things got quiet, sharpening my senses and fostering a deeper connection with my surroundings. And listen, do you hear that? The chorus of frogs added to the experience. And I'll admit it, even though the end was near and I was ready to end this ride, it felt like the fun was coming to an end. This is why I'll be returning to the Green Ridge State Forest to bike pack the 245-mile route in the near future. Let me know if you're down in the comments below. And we should definitely make plans. So it's now 12:30 a.m. and after conquering 15,500 feet of elevation and covering an impressive 135 miles, Jeff and I have been on this incredible journey for a remarkable 17 hours.
Coming up, it is right here, finished.
I broke all types of personal bests there. To all of you who have joined me on this adventure, I hope you've enjoyed this milestone of mine. As I continue to explore the world of gravel cycling, I promise to keep you in a loop about my future endeavors. And I'll be sure to pack much more plant-based food. If this video resonated with you, I would like you to share your support by liking and subscribing to the channel. Also leave a comment. Let me know who you are, how you ride, and what kind of events you got planned.